Good afternoon and welcome to Scrapbooking with a Twist. We're going to do the All-Star embellishment today. This was this past week's theme for our weekly embellishment swap, and I just didn't get around to it. You know, I've been gone and 1,000 things happening, and so I'm going to get that done today. I'll show you what I used. This is a Sizzix die. I really like this one. Excuse me. This is what the package looked like. It was a Sizzix die, and it had "You are a star, and you did it." Goodness gracious, excuse me. This is another Sizzix die I have, and I think this one's also a Sizzix die. But this is the one I'm using today. Actually, goodness, I gotta have a drink. All of a sudden, I'm just choking up here. I'm going to use a combination of dyes. I love to do that. I'm going to use this one, which is the outline die, and the die that goes with it, that cuts it out. And I'm going to use "You Are a Star" with it has the "You Are a Star," and then it also has the background for it. I'm going to use that, but I'm also going to use this one, which is just a little single die. So you can see this one up here. That's kind of my example. And then after I did this one, I decided, you know, I'd really rather leave this loose so that people could use it wherever they wanted to. And when I was cutting this one out, and I'm using scraps here, I didn't have any more of this green scrap, and I broke that right there, so we're gonna have to glue that back together. But those are the dyes that I'm using, and like I said, I like to use combinations of dyes to make different things. So let's just get going here. So here is what this cuts out. You put the dye down and then the outline around it, and then you cut just the outline to get your background. So let's get that put together. I have a really fast twist today, so let me do that kind of while I'm getting this glue on here. It's a good one. The scripture is from Psalms 27:10, and it says, "Though my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up." So even when it feels like we've been abandoned, forsaken, whatever you want to use there, by the people that are around us, God's there to pick us up and to comfort us and to minister to us. And so, you know, who are the people that are most likely on this earth to defend us, to take care of us, to help us when we're down? It would be our family. And yet sometimes our family, we get cross with our family, and even when that strongest earthly relationship feels like we've been forsaken, is what the scripture says, or when that relationship breaks and maybe we feel forsaken or we feel betrayed. I think that's probably a good word for the way we feel about family. Sometimes if things go awry in a family situation and we feel that betrayed feeling, and we don't know where else to turn because that's our family, the very closest ones to us. But God is always there to pick us up, to put us back together. And that's such a precious, precious promise, and such a comfort to know that regardless of when relationships that we would normally be able to bank on fall through, we still have the Lord to depend on in our lives. All right, there is the star. And these are just scraps. They were pretty much all different because I was just using little scraps. Like this one actually even has a little bit of glitter on it, and I backed it in the black. I did one of these for the swap and backed it in the pinks, I believe. There was another one. I did not do this one in the swap because, you know me, I've got all boys, and so I'm doing this one for myself in the brown and greens. So Let's see, I need some scissors. This is that little single die that I was telling you about, and I cut it apart so that I could do part of it here and then do part of it here on the other side. And I didn't do them all exactly the same. Like some of them I think I put it here, some of them I think I put it here, but either way, it's doesn't really matter. So let's just put a little glue on that, get it stuck in there. And then, oops, this one needs to go the other direction. Get a little glue on this one and get it stuck in there. And then we're going to make this little part of it. This is kind of, I did use wax paper. I don't know, most of you probably know that trick, but if you have a die that is pretty intricate, like this one and this little writing, I guess I should put that right side up. If you will put wax paper between your paper and your die, it helps you get it out of that intricate die out of there much, much easier. And I did do that on these just so I didn't have to fight it. So this is with Ginger's Corner Hop. I think I forgot to say that on my last one. So in the description box below this video, the information will be down there for you to find that hop. There will be a link so that you can watch everyone. There are quite a few creators that are participating in this hop, these weekly hops and the monthly hop. And there's a link that you can just click on so that you can watch everyone's embellishment, or you can click on them individually. You may find some channels that you didn't even know were out there that you might like to subscribe to. And you may decide that looks like so much fun. I believe I'll just join that and become a member of Ginger's Corner. We have all kinds of games and giveaways. It's just a great, great supportive community. But if not, you can get some great ideas for your own scrapbooking or card making or whatever you do with paper crafts. So that is it for today. This one was very simple, just using 2 different die cuts, die sets, and putting it together using my scraps, and that's why it's called Scraps to Embellishments. So I hope you have a blessed day, and above all else, be a blessing to someone else. Here's your close-up.